guys, we were talking about crash diet. Let me just say it's beautiful outside. Like the sun is shining. Oh, I walked outside with shorts on today. I took a walk. First of all, I hadn't walked for like several months because it's been cold. And anything below 60 degrees is cold. But it's 74 degrees today. Ooh. Anyway, we were talking about crash diets. Burn. That means that you are losing a lot of weight in a little bit of time. I've talked about 2 so far that I have personal experience with. Water fasting and juicing. And I thought, well, let me just tell you about another one that I have experience with. And I lost a lot of weight in a little bit of time, but it wasn't easy to sustain. And that would be the military diet. Well, I don't know what that was for. I was trying to like disregard. Okay, so I was going on an international trip, and you know, you try to be fine when you go out of the country. You can't go out of the country with an extra 10 pounds. That's just not what we're gonna do. So clearly, in 2000, I was like, oh my gosh, I gotta lose weight because I waited till the last minute, like 2 weeks before I was supposed to go to get my little outfits, and I wanted to be snatched. So I said, well, I gotta lose 10 pounds. So I found the military diet. And this diet promised 10 pounds lost in 3 days. Amazing. One time for the microwave generation, you know, we get things fast. We don't like to wait. Patience is a virtue. But so I jumped on this diet. First of all, I thought it was great because I'm one of those people where you can't just tell me to count calories. That doesn't work for me. If you lay it out, tell me what exactly I need to eat at what time and cut it off. Give me the rules. Boom. That's what makes this so easy to follow. Mind you, I was like, it's weird combinations of food. Like, I remember breakfast was a piece of toast. And I said, this little piece of bread is supposed to do it for me? Really? And you can have coffee and something else. I can't remember. But, and a grapefruit. And I wasn't really a grapefruit fan. That was weird. But that one piece of toast, and I was for real with that one piece of toast. I toasted a piece of bread. Just that one piece. It don't say wheat toast, white toast. It don't say what kind of toast. It's just like toast. So I was like, okay. I just got what I had. I remember at the time I was low carbing and I wasn't really eating bread. So I thought, oh my gosh, I'm about to eat bread. So I had this toast. And then for lunch, it was like something weird. Either like some tuna, and I didn't really eat tuna. And then like some green beans. But then I followed it to a T because I wanted to lose the weight. But it was just weird combinations. And then at the time, I wasn't all organic and healthy. So I just went and got some green beans in a can. It wasn't like fresh stuff and a piece of cheese. But the good thing is, this is why they call this the military / ice cream diet. Because every day you can have like a half a cup or a cup of vanilla ice cream. And it didn't say what kind, like sugar-free or whatever. So I went in like got the thickest, creamiest ice cream I could purchase, because at the time I was eating dairy. I try not to now, but at the time, and yes, I look forward to that half a cup or that cup of ice cream. And I want to say, after 3 days of following this weird diet, like a half a hot dog, it was odd. I did not lose 10 pounds. I lost 6 pounds, and I was like, okay, we can work with this. So you do this for 3 days. I, started on Sunday, the beginning of the week, but I was like, what do I do for the rest of the days? Do I just eat regular? So I took one day off, Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, and with Wednesday, Thursday, I was back on it, and I just did it again. And of course, I didn't lose 10 pounds again. I lost 4. So that worked for me. It was 10 pounds in 2 rounds. So I was excited about that. And I went on my international travel with a flatter stomach. I would show you a picture of what I look like. But at the time, I thought it was fine. But you look back at the pictures, you'd be like, ooh, a hot mess. But I would say it was the awesome crash diet. And the only reason why it probably worked is because I was eating, if you count up the calories of the food, and it's not set in stone because it's not specific. Like, it doesn't say what type of bread. It doesn't say what type of ice cream. It just doesn't. So you could kind of get a range But I was probably eating 1,200 calories per day. And my BMR, my basal metabolic rate, is about 1,450 per my height and all the calculations. And your basal metabolic rate is basically how many calories you just need, to survive. If you were laying around all day, these are the amount of calories you need to maintain your weight at this time. That's not even including calories that you need to get up and bathe and walk around. So my BMR is probably 1,400. So I was below that, 1,200 per day. So that's probably why I lost. And that's probably why different people, different body types, different heights, they lose different amounts. Because I'm sure if a man did it, oh my goodness, he would lose much more than me, because, men just generally, they have higher calories that they can eat to maintain their weight. So, at the end of the day, it's calories in, calories out. But if you need to put on that little black dress, and you need to lose about 5 pounds, I don't even know if it was water. I don't know, but all I know is I lost, and I look great to myself when I went out of the country, and I ate it all back. I came back just the weight that I began, but those 2 weeks that I was gone was enjoyable, and I probably could have done it back. It's not sustainable, the military diet, but if you need a quick jump to your diet, if you need something to give you some quick results to motivate you, yes, you could do that. Matter of fact, you could do a couple rounds, take a few days off, jump back in it, take a few days, but I don't see you doing that as a lifestyle. That's just a quick, low-calorie diet. It's just easy to follow because it's laid out. It doesn't give you, like these broad, vague instructions. It is laid out what you can and can't eat. So, I don't know if you need to lose right quick. But I would say I kind of crashed on it because I didn't keep it up. I just did it for that minute. Anyway, crash or no.